Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp, and welcome back to another Valcrest town tour. Today we're in AutoBridge with Mayor Voltish. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So Volt, if you want to just give us a brief background on the town and explain what it's all about.
Okay, so basically, AutoBridge is a carry-on or homage to a town I had in 2B22. And basically, when like the whole Russia thing happened, it got destroyed. So I moved onto this server and made a whole new town, basically.
Okay, and do you want to just explain for the people who don't know what 2v2t is?
Okay, so like 2B22 was started pretty much in the birth of Minecraft, and it's been up for so long, and it's an anarchy server, so there's no rules, no plugins, nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. And so basically you had a town there and it got messed up, so you came here instead?
Yeah, it's just ruins at the moment.
Fair enough. So you don't have a set up like wall of rules yet. So if you want to go over your
No,
rules quickly, and then we'll look at your town.
there's pretty much just two rules. It's you have to do an entry test to get in, which is extremely harsh. You have to find 15 diamonds in 10 minutes. You have to duel me 3 times and win at least two of those times. Uh, then you have to basically craft the veteran banner, and then you're in.
Okay,
Then it's
cool.
also just try not to grieve the town if when you're in. Just simple.
And so, what are the reasons for your first, like the first rule with those that test? What are the reasons for
Oh,
the?
the test thing. Basically, because we don't want some like 6-year-olds joining the town not knowing like like how you're supposed to basically live in this town. Like we don't give handouts or anything. You just have to live and do everything yourself.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Um, so pretty basic rules there. How many people you want us to go over the people you have in the town? There's one
Well,
town guy standing right next to us, but are there any
at
more?
the
And are you accepting people?
yeah, we're accepting people if they have what it takes really to do the test. We have 7 people at the moment. Uh, and basically at the moment, those people are basically my friends who've joined, and I've let in.
Okay. Has anyone passed that test that you've done? Have all your friends just sort of joined because they were
No,
your friends?
everybody's completed that test. There's no exceptions.
Okay, cool. So I guess we have a few pretty big builds here. So if you want to, we'll start here with the church. You can explain them.
Well, this is our first significant build. This is the cathedral. This is a semi like realistic uh, recreation of the Temple of Helios in 2B, which is one of the closest buildings in Spawn. That's recently got grief to high heaven, pretty much. So we've got a recreation of two of the stained glass window builds, but on a smaller scale. One that basically I just got bored on and couldn't even finish. The rest of them are going to be better than that last one.
Fair enough. And so I'm assuming you're going to be using the Gods plugin once it's fixed to set up some sort of altar here as well.
Well, since this is going to be a significant build to classify our town as a city, we can't put a altar in here, but we are going to put a church in the town somewhere.
Oh, okay, cool. And so, do you have any specific style you're going for in this town, or is it sort of just you can build however you want?
You can build whatever you want. I'm not really a good building, so I just tried to do kind of semi-medieval, but it seems like most people like that build style anyway, so we just focus on that.
Look at this, look at this ridiculousness. You know what? It's okay. It's kind of funny that he's doing this. So we'll
Yeah,
read
he's
it out
telling me
loud.
in Skype about it at the moment. I'm just trying to ignore it.
Plot is being built. Gonna record some stuff. Subscribe to After Us.
Please don't subscribe to him. He makes trash content.
All
Well,
right,
anyway, do you want
so
to continue with it?
we'll continue by I guess looking at After Us's house, and then we'll
Well, this is
continue on.
After's house. I think he probably made this like by listening to the saying about like the whole glass house stuff. No, I'm out of it.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, he's only just built this within the last like 20 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay. So I guess
This is my
we'll carry on to this one
what?
here.
This next house is my trash building. I made this about a week, 2 weeks ago. It's still technically not done yet. There's still holes in the roof everywhere, and it's like really dark up here. We've
Okay, and
got the armory in here, my room, and my horse's room for some reason.
now it said shop when you came in. When we came into this plot, are you planning on making this a shop, or what's the plan with this?
Well, basically, before the museum was over there, uh, I was making this town a lot more smaller. So I was planning to put a shop in this area, and I never knew how to get rid of the claim, so it still says shop.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just carry on. We'll keep going down the road, and then we'll cross, and we'll look at the other two. So we'll look at
Oh
this
yeah,
one
there's
next.
also all the streets are named after cities in 2B2T that have been destroyed or are still standing. Like this main street here is called Aurea Street, which is named after one of the most secretive builds. This one is Helios, which is the pretty much the cathedral over there. That will
Okay.
lead to a couple markets and some houses. And that one over there, I haven't named yet, but I don't know.
Okay, cool. So
This is,
I mean, I'm not familiar with 2v2t. I never played on it, but I knew about it. It's pretty cool that you're sort of trying to pay homage to a server that used to be pretty great for this kind of almost. It was almost like what Valcrest is now, just without the plugins. And from what I've
yeah, the
heard, is that
community
correct?
was very like I wouldn't say friendly at all because it like very much wasn't unless you had like a specific group you would town with, then they were friendly. Yeah, but the town is the chat is completely toxic.
Oh,
It
okay. But
yeah.
like the sort of the friendly atmosphere that you had if you had a town in 2v2t, you sort of experience here in Valcrest quite a bit.
Yeah, the Valcrest community, like it really does feel like a tight community. Everyone knows each other, everyone helps each other out. That's what I really like about this server.
Hmm. All right, so we'll carry on to this house here. Is
Well,
this
this is
Mr.
my blacksmith and banner shop. This a lot of the people on the server asked me to make banners for them,
Okay,
so this is where I ask people to come to when they want one.
very cool. And so I just little enchanting room in here as well.
Yeah, I had to move that from the middle of the street, so that's why it's there.
Fair enough. So I like this setup here with the roads in the middle and this lane down the middle. And I think that
Yeah.
if correct me if I'm wrong, but is the road one plot in total across?
Oh, sorry, what? I didn't hear that.
Is the road like a plot in width, like one plot
No,
length?
it's this is pretty much a neutral zone. If like if I'm gonna turn off the toggle like PvP, if someone doesn't want to duel, then they just fight here pretty much.
Oh, okay, cool. So we'll come
This
across
is
here. I'm assuming this is your farm.
No, this is Swaggen's farm. I don't think it's done yet, but it's a weird design, I guess, but it's all right. I'm not going to tell him to get rid of it since he can build whatever he wants.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's something that's pretty unique compared to the other towns that I've toured. Is that you can there's no real restrictions on where your townspeople can build. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not really bothered with what they build as long as it's like not really over the top, and if they try to keep it inside their plot size.
Okay, cool. And
And
this
this
here.
here was a entire mountain as well. I don't remember how tall it was, but I think it went close to the sky limit. It took me about a week to take down. Oh,
Are
sorry, I'm
you
dying and
starving
I've
right
got
now?
no food.
Here you go.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. So that's pretty cool. What was your reasoning for taking down the mountain?
Oh, I needed more space to build.
Oh, okay, cool. And I
Yeah,
guess so.
this
This is.
also this entire flat land was also a lake and a river.
Oh wow. So it's sort of
Yeah,
like you.
originally it was I think the size was from the back of this museum to the start of that road there.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So why did you choose to sort of redo all the land here as opposed to settling somewhere else?
Well, I just needed more
Okay.
to fill myself as well. That's taken about like 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
This is the museum I made. This was the first build after I burned down my house.
Oh, what happened to your house? You just chose to burn it down, or was it accidental?
Yeah, I just took it down one day because I felt I didn't really like the way the town looked, so I just burned everything down and restarted.
Oh, okay. Cool. So if you want to just sort of have explain what the museum is and what.
Well, this first floor is dedicated to going around to different towns and asking for people's official flags and personal flags as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we have the Dawn banner that you buy. So I just bought that. Some random banners, some Skyforge banners, and early concepts. Then we
Very.
have a little bit of history over here about the like fourth incursion in 2B, which is kind of like the war status and stuff. A little bit of facts. There's going to be more information in this room. I just haven't got around to doing it. Up here is the room of heads. This is all of people's heads that they've donated by choice.
Oh, okay, so nobody that's been like murdered has their head in the museum.
I think 1 or 2 people have been killed unwillingly, but that's not really that big of a number.
Yeah, fair enough. That's pretty
And
cool. This isn't.
upstairs is going to be just a room of people's like swords and shields, stuff like that. Notable like tools, but it's only got one thing at the moment.
Okay, this is cool. I've never seen. I don't think I've seen in any other town something sort of like this with the museum. This is definitely something
Yeah,
unique.
Yeah, it's because I'm not really that much of a builder. I'm more like of a decorator, to be honest. It sounds pretty like campy, I guess, but it's just what I like to do, really.
Very cool. So I think that's pretty much everything, unless you have anything else to show me, which I don't think you do.
Well, that's pretty much it at the moment. We are going to have a replica of the stone giant over there, which is a statue in 2B. The cathedral will be done, but there's a lot more planned for AutoBridge.
And yeah, just like I said last video in Dreadland, this is definitely another town that is still just starting out. It's pretty new. Like you heard Vault say, sort of burned the whole thing down and started over just a little bit ago. So this is another town
Yeah,
that I definitely would consider visiting again in a couple months or pretty soon. So random phone call, that's always good. Nice and professional by me. So that's everything. One thing I just want to add at the end is Vault has has a YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Link to
yeah,
that
it's
will
just
be
voltage without a one.
there you go, and it'll be link to that will be in the description of the video as well. And if you want to join the town, be sure to ask Vault. Vault, thank you for coming. Thank you for
Yeah,
inviting
it's
me
all
into
right,
your
man.
town.
Yeah, it's good, man.
And yeah, if you did enjoy the video and you are new to the channel and you want to hit the subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you haven't checked out the Valcrest server, be sure to check that out as well. What sign am I looking at? Jumad. No, I'm not. Um, and if you are subscribed, you want to hit that like button, hit that favorite button, that'd be appreciated as well. Once
Hit
again,
that
Vault,
like
thank you.
button. Yeah, it's all right, man.
To the townspeople of AutoBridge who followed us around during the video, thank you as well. If you watched the video, then thank you.
No worries.
If you don't watch the video, then shame on you guys for not watching the video. So that's pretty much everything. Thank you guys all for watching. My name is Gamefruitpulp, and I will see you guys all later.